Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Natalie, and today I have another anti-MLM reaction video for you. I posted my first one about a week ago, and some people liked it, some people didn't, but for like the 4 people in my life that I actually care about, they liked it. So I thought I'd do another one. I do have some, juicy is not enough of a word, pretty cringy and sort of crazy videos to react to. Before we get into it, if you want, subscribe to my channel so you can see future content. Please comment down below. I was going to say I want your feedback, but really I only want compliments. And also like this video if you like it. And also look at my shirt. Isn't this the best thing you've ever seen? Like, I'm literally only going to be wearing this shirt from now on. If you see me in something else, I'm wearing it under my other clothes. And the only other thing I want to say is, weirdly enough, maybe not weirdly, all of the distributors that I'm going to be reacting to are from MONAT. I know, if I'm going to keep doing this content, I need to mix up the distributors that I'm reacting to. But when I have been looking like through Instagram to find this content, I cannot tell you how prevalent the content is for specifically MONAT distributors. I mean, they are nonstop. And even when I'm searching for other multi-level marketing companies, MONAT distributors are coming up ferociously, and they have some of the most cringy content you've ever seen. I hope you guys don't feel bored by the fact that it's all MONAT, but I'm gonna try to switch it up. But if I keep seeing crazy MONAT things, that's what I'm gonna talk about. So the first one is a MONAT distributor. This is actually one of the first videos that I found on Instagram that I was going to react to in my last video. So I've had it sitting on my phone for a little while, and okay, we're just gonna see, but let me just say, this girl cringes me so much with her tone and also with what she says, but mostly her tone. This girl has been in MONAT for, I believe, about 2 years now. And let's just start.
I started working with MONAT when I partnered with this vegan beauty company. I had zero idea what I was doing. So when this opportunity fell into my lap, I was a little scared. I had zero idea what I was doing. I knew nothing about hair. I knew nothing about skin. I knew nothing about hair or skin care. I was just kind of flying by the seat of my pants and trusted in my mentor, Liv, that she would guide me in the correct direction. So looking back, I was very scared and I didn't think that I was ready. I even waited 5 days before I joined. I was a little scared. I was nervous, but I was very excited and I was ready to learn.
Okay, real quick. First of all, the opportunity did not fall into your lap, okay? You had to physically pay at least $199 to join this scam. So this isn't something that just like, well, I was walking on the sidewalk and I stumbled on this opportunity, okay? So that is misleading, doesn't make any sense. Here we are again, seeing a distributor talk about being scared, being nervous to start this new job. And I don't really get what that is about. If anything, it just tells me, if you are scared, then why are you doing it? I mean, I'm not saying that with everything in life. I do get starting a new job. Let's say you get hired for a real job. I get being like, oh, this is kind of, a little anxiety inducing. I want to make sure I do a good job. I hope I'm up for the task type of attitude. I get that, but being scared and nervous is like, why are you doing it? The only thing I can think of, obviously, is that, hey, I'm scared that I'm about to pay $200 and I'm going to get nothing out of it. And I'm going to regret giving $200 to this company and then not actually making a job out of it and it actually not doing anything for me. And I think that that's actually exactly how you should feel, because 99.6 or 99.4% of people, specifically in MONAT, are not even making a livable income. a livable wage. So in that sense, yeah, I get why you'd be scared. Also, she's saying that she knew nothing about skincare and nothing about hair care. I'm not saying that you need to be absolutely a professional hairstylist or a professional esthetician in order to learn about hair care, skincare. However, if you know nothing about it, why is this the company that you're joining? Don't you have to have like some sort of passion or hobby or interest to know at least a little bit? Why are you just by the seat of your pants joining a company that is hyper focused on hair care and skincare? Makes no sense, and also makes you wonder if you can look to these people for advice on hair care and skincare at all.
Never going to be ready to start this. You will never be completely ready. You just have to take the leap. You have to start scared, and you just have to trust that you will figure it out and I will be there to guide you. That's why I offer this opportunity to other people, especially people that are already putting in so much time and effort into their social media, putting time and effort into putting up content and making content, editing and doing all this stuff. Like, you're putting so much time and effort into building your following, doing your content, and like getting on your story and talking about things that you like, and you're not getting paid. Your time and energy is worth more than free products.
Okay. The condescending tone and the attitude kill me. I literally hate it. I absolutely hate when these distributors say stuff like, you have to start scared and you're never going to be ready. Literal cult leaders will say shit like that to try to get people to join their cult. So don't say it, okay? Don't say somebody has to start scared. That's extremely weird and predatory for people that are scared and anxious and nervous about joining and you're never going to be ready. Like, what are you talking about? Why would you want someone to join your team that's not ready? Don't you want people that are like, hey, I kind of know how to sell. I know a little bit at least about how to run this type of job, how to work with these types of customers. Like, don't you want someone that's more qualified than just, you're never going to be ready? No, because you want to prey on somebody who's clueless and who will be willing to join a pyramid scheme. That's literally what it is. When she says you're not getting paid in such a condescending tone, first of all, you're not getting paid, okay? Like, yes, you have the opportunity to affiliate yourself with a company that could potentially pay you if customers actually come to you and buy through your affiliation with them. However, free product, in quotes, by the way, free product, you're not even getting free product. When you work for a real skincare company, and I know a little thing or two about this, or you work for a real hair care company, you are getting free product. Legitimate companies that are hiring you as a salesperson for their company are sending you free product. They come out with a new product, you're getting it for free. So she's mocking somebody like free product. It's like, first of all, you're not even getting free product. You're the one buying products from the company that you work for. What are you talking about? And also, not to mention, MONAT is not the only company that you can affiliate with. I mean, I know a lot of people have mentioned it, but Amazon with the plethora of products that they sell, I mean, A to Z, think of it, Amazon probably has it. They have an affiliate marketing program where anyone, regardless of how many followers you have, anybody can have an affiliate link with an Amazon marketplace. Don't act like MONAT is the only avenue in order to monetize your social media.
Trust me. You need to take a leap of faith and invest in yourself because you know that you're worth it. If you are a hard worker, if you are someone that wants more out of life, if you are passionate, if you are driven, if you are coachable, committed, consistent, you can do what I do. But you have to get past that little bit of fear that tells you you're not ready, because you are. No matter what point in your life you're at right now, you are ready. This opportunity will transform you like it transformed me. It's not just about hair and skincare, it's about the person. You bring yourself to this, and what happens, it's so cool. You become who you're meant to be. I thought that I was my best self, but
You could tell yourself that she is talking about some sort of spiritual or religious like group or cult, and not like pretend she's talking about that for a second, and it matches up perfectly. She's not mentioning anything about the company, the stuff that they sell. No, she's talking about it transform you. You become who you're meant to be. Excuse me? What? That is a perfect imagery for why I fully believe that multi-level marketing companies are commercial cults. And I know a lot of people say that, and I'm so glad they're saying it because we're on the same page, and you can't tell me otherwise. No other job, no other real business, if I'm selling purses for my own Natalie's boutique, I'm not talking about join my company, it will transform your life, you'll become who you need to be. That would be the biggest red flag of all time. And if you ever see anybody advertising a job like that, run so fast, and I don't know, maybe call your parents because something's wrong. And also the thing about like you can do what I do, it's so assumptive that people are watching her thinking, wow, I wish I could do that. And I've got to tell you, if you follow this girl, which I don't anymore because I can't stomach the content, but if you follow this girl, like I said, she's been with MONAT for like 2 years. She works a full-time job. This is not her full-time job, is my point. She's not making full-time income. She lives with her parents. I'm not saying like, this girl's trash, you don't want to be like her, but she is not advertising anything that makes me think, man, wish I could do what she does. Not at all. So what are you talking about? You can do what I do. Like, why are you assuming people are watching you wanting to be like you, wanting to do what you do? Like, it's very arrogant, in my opinion, to just say stuff like that.
Yourself to this. And what happens, it's so cool. You become who you're meant to be. I thought that I was my best self, but I actually was not. I am much closer to my best self now than I was a year ago. The person that I am now is strong, is independent, is capable, is a leader, is a mentor, is a much better friend than she used to be a year ago. I care more about others than I ever did. I was so selfish. I share these products because I know that what they did for me, they can do for others. And I share this business because
keep in mind, I share these products because I know what they did for me, they can do for others. I hope you're just mentioning like that they clean your hair, that they moisturize your skin. Like, what are you talking about? They did not change your life. We're talking literally about beauty products that aren't even special, okay? So what do you mean they can change your life? What they did for me, they can do for you. Hello? Like, it's not like she has some sort of before and after picture that's like, I was literally bald and now I have 3-foot long hair. Like, what are you talking about? And of course, talking about how this opportunity has transformed her life, how she's a better person, how she's strong, independent, blah, blah, blah. Seriously gross. I've never heard of a real job being advertised to somebody like this. The only things you need to talk about when you're advertising a job or a work opportunity is work-life balance, money again, and what the duties and tasks are required for doing said job on a day-to-day basis. Like, that's pretty much all you need to talk about. You don't need to talk about your strength, your independence, how you're a better friend. Like, very weird. And also, I cannot stand any of this, but I cannot stand when people like this advertise themselves and give themselves the title of leader and mentor. Listen. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're absolutely not. You are a scam artist. You are a scammy because you've been scammed into this company. And now you're trying to scam other people. That's literally what it is. You are definitely not a leader. Just because you trick someone that's vulnerable into giving you $200 so that they can join your team does not make you a leader, does not make you a mentor. It's like if I called myself an influencer, permission to gag, okay? I am of the belief that you don't really give yourself that title. You have to meet certain criteria in order to really be able to call yourself an influencer, in order to really be able to call yourself a leader and mentor. And it's typically not something that you do give yourself. It's something that you've earned that other people will give you. Do you know what I'm saying? It's really gross when I hear anybody in the world say, I'm a leader, I'm a mentor. Like, no. And especially if you're in an MLM, you're not. So quit saying it.
And I share this business because I know what it did for me, it can do for others, and it can do.
What did it do for you? You're living with your parents.
That's for you.
It can transform you into the person that you're meant to be. You will never be ready for that. You will never be ready to change into the person that you are meant to be. You just have to trust that it'll happen. You have to trust that this is the vehicle to get you to that higher self, to get you to that dream life. This is the vehicle that will drive you to time freedom, to financial freedom, to working from anywhere, to traveling where you want to go, to living the life that you are the happiest living.
Why would I believe that? You want me to believe that based off of what you're saying? You saying it? The fact that you're saying it is why I should believe that. Even though facts, statistics that say almost all people do not have time freedom, do not have financial success, do not go on trips that they want to go on. So why should I believe that? And in fact, you aren't living that life. You do not seem to have time freedom. I mean, you are working another job that your degree got you, by the way. You are living with your parents, okay? You're not rich, successful, crazy story of success here. What trips are you going on that you can afford now based off of this business? And you've been in the business for 2 years. You're not even at the middle rank, which is where you drive the Cadillac. Why should I believe you at all? It's so fake.
That is my vision for myself. That is my vision for anyone that decides to work with me. I want you to succeed. You will never be ready to succeed. Stop getting ready to get ready. You have to take the leap. You have to start scared, because only then will you truly become who you're meant to be.
Makes no
You have
sense.
to trust that I've got your back and that I'm going to help you become who you're meant to be. That I'm going to help you be successful in this business because you deserve to be.
You're not successful in this business. You're not successful in this business. Why? Why would I trust you?
You deserve everything that you're dreaming about. You deserve to have that. This is the opportunity that will give those things to you. This opportunity has been so special to me because it has truly transformed my life. I am a much better person. I am much better off than I was a year ago. I was so jaded and miserable. I hated people because I always saw the worst in them because they showed their worst colors when I was serving them. Now, I only see the best in people. I am more positive. I am a better person because I've been given the opportunity to share the best products and the best business opportunity with people that I care about. I don't just offer this to anyone.
Yes, you do. This is an Instagram TV, IGTV, and you didn't send this to a specific person. You are saying this to anyone that will watch. So quit lying.
About it publicly, but I want to make sure that the people that I'm working with are serious.
No, you want to make sure that the people you're working with apparently are scared, are afraid of becoming their best self, that are vulnerable to a scam. That's who you're talking to right now.
And that you're going to be consistent, and that you'll be coachable, and that you'll trust me to take you where you need to go. That you will trust the process, and that you will see the vision. I'm a little picky. I want quality over quantity. I don't need to recruit people. I do it because I love mentoring others. I do it because
you literally need to recruit people. Look at your own compensation plan. In order to get to the higher ranks where you will actually be making money, you have to recruit people.
I do it because I love helping others succeed, because I don't just want to be a millionaire. I want to breed millionaires. I want to breed leaders.
You already know what I'm going to say. Don't say breed, okay? It's gross. You're making me sick.
I don't want to just be the only leader on my team. I want a whole team of leaders. You will never be ready to be a leader. Trust me, I was not. But I have grown into the leader that I've been meant to be my entire life. I was meant for this. And maybe you are too. If you want to lead an extraordinary life, you have to get out of the ordinary, get out of your comfort zone, and do something a little bit unique to live that extraordinary life. The ordinary will never bring you extraordinary. Working a job that you don't like day in and day out is never going to bring you happiness. You'll never be ready to take on this challenge, but you should. It will make you a better person. It will show you the path to the life that you have always dreamed of. And I'll be right there by your side every step of the way.
This literally sounds, especially that last sentence, literally sounds like she's trying to convince somebody to drink Kool-Aid, literally, that's going to poison them, and this is like a mass extinction, you know what I'm saying, situation. That's literally what it sounds like. You'll never be ready, but I'll be right there by your side. It's going to be so cool. It's like, oh my God, run so far the opposite direction from this.
That's what you get when you get someone that is so invested in your success that you can't help but feel confident that you can do it. I'm so confident in you that you are ready for this. You don't think that you are ready for this, but trust me, you are. You will never be ready to change your life.
Oh, I hated it so much. I'm so glad that one's like done, because it is so cringy. Tell me in the comments what the worst part about that was. I'm literally like, I have to stretch myself out of that because it just, so gross. This next one is a short little reel, I guess, and I don't think I can play the audio. It's Kourtney Kardashian who's saying, gotta go. Call me when you want to be honest. And then she gets off the phone and she's like, I'm so sick right now. I can't even stand it, blah, 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 blah. And it's a funny sound. Like, I want to make a TikTok to that sound or something. But the caption says, when someone tells me MONAT makes your hair fall out, call me when you want to be honest. Hey, guess what? MONAT gave me personally, scalp sores, scalp lesions, open wounds on my freaking head. The fact that you are making a joke about people having issues from your company is the most disgusting thing I've ever heard in my life. She is basically calling me and anyone else who had these issues a liar. Call me when you want to be honest. I'm so sick right now. The level of audacity that this girl has to say something like this and to make a joke and make a mockery out of this, I can't even say anything else. It makes me so sick. Okay, this next one is a girl talking about some sort of MONAT event that they had. Let's watch.
I also want to just highlight one more thing. On Friday, we had an event. It was a Meet MONAT event, technically, and it was such a good turnout. I was actually shocked. I thought I was going to have it in my backyard this week because of ticket sales, and so many people ended up showing up. And you guys, the community that MONAT has brought all these women together for is so freaking cool. And I just, like, I wasn't drinking and I wasn't really eating any of the food, but I just remember, like, looking back and seeing all the girls with all these awesome connections and, like, laughing and genuinely having a good time. And you guys, that's rare to find nowadays. Like, it's like I almost feel like it's like a sorority, but not as cheesy. Like, I don't know.
It's like a sorority, but cooler, not as cheesy. You get paid to be a part of it instead of having to pay. No, absolutely not. I literally hate sororities. I would never be a part of one and always made fun of them because, oh, paying for your friends, like paying to be a part of this group, paying to be a part of a clique. I don't like it. Sorry if you were in one. It is the exact same thing as a sorority. You are literally paying to be in it. Again, starter pack, remember? Are we forgetting? Even though you're a part of the company, you have to pay at least $199 to join. And by the way, there's also $200 of personal volume that you can either sell or pay for every single month. So call it your sorority dues. And then, every year you have to pay $50 fee. Okay, so maybe it's less expensive than a sorority, but it is the same exact thing. And you know what else about sororities that I hate? They're fake as hell. Maybe not all of them, but the fakest women ever. I hate it. I hate fraternities too. It's stupid, but it's like a sorority but cooler. No, it's not. You get paid to be a part of it instead of having to pay. Are you dumb? Okay, that was it. That was the main part that I wanted to point out, that how laughable that is. Okay, on to the next video, a different distributor.
Bank account, which is nice. Okay, it is very nice. But it is growing my community, my circle of friends. It's growing my confidence. Like, if you had told me a year ago I would have girls over and I would be confident enough to wash, blow dry, and style their hair, I would have laughed at you. Like, I am not outgoing like that. This is truly bringing me outside of my comfort zone, and the reward for it is so sweet. Like, I don't know. It's just fun. I guess I'm sharing all this because I want to encourage you. If there's a dream you have that you've wanted to chase, if there's a side gig you've wanted to start, a business you've wanted to join, but you've let yourself talk you out of it, I just want to encourage you to go.
So on the screen it says, throw your worries out the windows, plus go for it. I can almost think of no situation where throw your worries out the window would ever be a good idea. Ever. But especially when it involves at least $200.
For it. Just do it. Do what I did and throw all your cares about what people are going to think, what people are going to say. Are you going to be good at it? Is it going to be a success? Like, just throw all of that out the window and just go for it, right? Like, just do it. Just do it, okay?
You know who says just do it and just jump in situation? My cycling instructor when I go to a spin class. Come on, just do it. You can do it. Like, push through, whatever type of mentality. And that is probably the only case that I think it's appropriate to give somebody advice. Just do it. Just do it. Like, what? Quit saying it.
I just know I wasted so much time watching Krista work this business, and I wanted to do it. I felt this like pull to do it, but I let my fear of what other people would think stop me from doing it. And I think back to that and I'm like, how dumb, right? Like, how dumb. Because at the end of the day, people are going to talk about you. They're going to talk about you when you're succeeding. They're going to talk about you when you're failing. They're going to talk about you if you're trying. They're going to talk about you if you're not trying. At the end of the day, people are going to talk. So let them talk while you
Here's the thing. Yes, people are going to talk about other people. People like to do that, okay? But would you rather somebody talk about you superficially, like, oh, Natalie's a hairstylist and she's always posting about being a hairstylist and she seems really successful about it though, or Natalie's a hairstylist but she doesn't get that many clients. Like, there could be good or bad about a normal job, okay? However, would you rather that type of talk go on, or Natalie's in a scam, Natalie is scamming other people, Natalie is annoying the shit out of everybody, posting about this opportunity, posting about these products from this one company all day, every day. Like, there's a difference. My point is, I'm not explaining this correctly, but there's a difference between people love to talk about other people and talk about their success, talk about their failures. I mean, who in your life is really like pointing out people's failures? That's really weird and don't want to be around them. But it's gonna happen, I guess. Sometimes you can't control who follows you on the internet. But the thing is, people who are about to join an MLM are typically worried about what other people are going to say about them, not just because, oh, people, I don't want to put myself out there, people talk. It's because you know you are joining something that is controversial. You are joining something that a lot of people in the world have a negative opinion on. Why not join something that gives you community that almost everyone has a positive opinion on? Volunteer somewhere, for example. Join some sort of women's group that gives back to the community. How many people are really gonna make fun of you doing that? How many people are gonna have a negative opinion about you doing that? I mean, do you know what I'm saying? This fear of what other people think comes up a lot when they're pitching the opportunity, because they know this is a controversial job opportunity. This is not well liked. This is frowned upon. And that is for a reason.
chase your dream while you go after what you want in life. And who gives a what they think? Doesn't matter.
She blurted out when she said crap.
So, with that being said, if you are somebody who has been watching and maybe it has sparked an interest for you in this business and you're curious what money is to be had or what all you need to do, what's required of you, let me know, okay? You can start the business for as little as $199. There's different product packs to choose from, okay? So you can start a business, a side hustle for $200. I can show you how to make your money back quickly. So first of all, there's zero risk. You'll get your return on investment so quickly. And then you'll get great hair. Like, are you joking? Like, what in the world? My hair's never curled like this. And then there's no monthly quotas. You don't hold inventory. You do not have to sell a certain amount. You do not have to buy every single month. You work the business when you want. I would love to chat with you. If you are interested, we can go over.
You do not have to sell. Let's read this, okay? Hang on. Purchase product packed, plus 30% discount on everything, 15 to 30% commissions, no buying commitments. Selling is not required. Yes, it is. If you want to be an active market partner and receive all of your commissions, you have to sell $200 in personal volume every month, or you have to buy that $200. And there is a $50 yearly fee. I know $50 isn't like, oh my God, break the bank, can't even handle it, but there still is a fee. Why do all of these market partners lie? Why? It's a blatant lie. If anything, you need to be saying there is a $200 a month minimum that you need to sell, but I'll show you how to sell, and that's super easy. Like, at least that would not be a complete lie. It'd be a fabrication because it's not going to be easy, but it wouldn't be just like flat out lying.
Details. I can show you all that you can get for an insanely good price. And then we can do this together. Even if you don't live in Jacksonville and you want to do this and you want to do it with me, everything can be done virtually, and I'll help you every step of the way. We have my upline that pours into us, my upline's upline. I mean, we get mentorship from the best in the business. I'm talking the $4 million club, women who have found true success and have changed their lives in so many other women's lives. So it is possible, and I would love for you to do it with me.
You ready to jump in? If so, drop a me. Okay, moving on to the next one. These are the most unethical, cringy ones that I found, and I'm sorry that it feels like I'm picking on or keep commenting on one distributor, but this distributor is the one that I talked about in my last and first anti-MLM video. And guys, once you see the content, I can't not include it. I can't not react to it. So here we go. The first one is a little longer. It's about her talking about her story, which is very much encouraged in these MLMs. They really want you to be super vulnerable and put your personal life for other people to see, which I think is just unnatural, unnecessary, and should never be encouraged, especially things like what this woman's story is about, which is a lot of hardship, a lot of heartache. And I don't believe that if this woman wasn't in this MLM, that she would be freely advertising this stuff about herself. Now, I am not saying she shouldn't feel confident to tell her story. I think that being open and honest in any way that you personally feel comfortable can help other people and can make people at least feel like they're not alone, and it just being honest. However, again, I do not think that she would be advertising her hard past on the internet for strangers to see if she wasn't in an MLM and her uplines weren't encouraging her to tell this story and to talk about this so openly.
Before I get started with my day and do my oil treatment and all of those things, I want to share something that's really on my heart, my MONAT journey thus far. Prior to MONAT, I always said I was going to be a waitress and a bartender. I got sober, so I quit bartending and continued waitressing. While it was good money, I missed so much of my 3 older kids getting their being raised. I missed school events. I was at work on Christmas. I was at work on Thanksgiving. On all holidays, I was at work trying to make that money, and always just made enough to get by. Always thought about working from the beach, from my computer. I always thought about those things, but I had tried college twice and failed. The only reason I failed is because I quit. But I quit school in 9th grade when I got pregnant, and so school was not good for me. It didn't work for me. So I always just said, okay, I'm not going to be anything but a waitress or a bartender. That's what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. And while it's good money, there was no savings, no retirement, nothing. Things shifted for me 3 years ago when I got custody of my...
Sorry, but First of all, if you're a server or bartender, yes, you can make very good money. You don't have to work at a restaurant or a bar that's open on Thanksgiving and that's open on Christmas, okay? Just want to say that, like, there are several, if not most, restaurants and bars that aren't open on major holidays like that. But okay, I guess she felt like she had to work at that specific restaurant. You also can't say that there were no savings. Like, no, yes, retirement, you can work a lot of corporate jobs that help you save for retirement. But there's almost no job that I can think of helps you save money. So there are no savings with, bartending or serving. And it's like, savings is kind of up to you. Like, putting money aside for the future is kind of up to you no matter what you do. Maybe she's just referring to the amount of money that she was making didn't give her enough money to save, didn't give her enough money to put away for retirement. But definitely working in MONAT or working in an MLM is not going to give you, again, unless you're the top 0.02%, it's not going to give you enough money to save and put away for retirement.
The day I got full custody, my job of 4 years let me go the day I got full custody. The little one has leukemia. He was in a really bad state. So a lot of doctor's appointments, a lot of specialists for that first 6 months of having them. And it totally drained me and my husband. Financially, he was the only one working because I was trying to figure out my grandson's health. I had tried 2 other network marketing companies and didn't go anywhere. So I had chalked it up and said, oh, well, network marketing is not for me. I'll never get to work from a beach or my phone or anything like that. That is that negative thinking, that mindset. I was introduced to.
So, oh my God. So that's that negative mindset and that negative thinking. So she has been convinced by probably her uplines that the reason the other 2 MLMs she joined didn't work is because of her mindset. We can change the word mindset very easily to mind control and it mean the same thing, okay? Pretty much. So instead of realizing that the multi-level marketing structure is set up in such a toxic way that you're not the problem. Your mind is not the problem. You being negative is not the problem. It is set up that way. The whole industry is set up that way because only a certain amount of people can really make even livable money, and especially like millionaire type money. It has nothing to do with you. But see how she puts that in there, like it was my negative mindset. Also, talking about her grandson with leukemia is very heart-wrenching and it's sad, and I don't want the child to go through that. I don't want her to have to be the grandma of a child. Like, I don't want that. However, think about why she's saying this. She is trying to have people sympathize with her. Have people be like, wow, like look at what spot she was in. She's had such a rough life, and she's gonna get to a point where she's saying, and look at me now. And it's just like, this is manipulative. Whether she thinks she's being manipulative or not, it is.
To MONAT at a wash party and fell in love. I was a one wash wonder, absolutely changed my hair. But when I was approached by the business, I said, I can't. I'm broke, literally broke. So broke, our car got repoed just a couple days before my birthday. After the car got repoed, deep down, I knew I needed to do something different. I was approached with the MONAT business again, and I said, you know what? It has a 30.
Okay, so she was at a wash party, which is so weird, okay? It changed her hair after one wash. Not possible, first of all. And she was a one wash wonder. She was approached with the business and she said, I can't, I'm broke. So they said, okay. And then they approached her again. Didn't I say no? Why are you coming back to me? And her car had been repossessed and she felt probably like the most vulnerable person in the world, desperate, as we all would be in that situation, and got roped into this.
Day money back guarantee. I'm going to give this one more shot because I stand by these products. These products are amazing. #1 in hair care, and let me try it. Let me do everything that my uplines say to do and give it a try because there's a 30-day money back guarantee. I took my electric bill money, borrowed $50 and started my business for $200. And I did everything that they said to do. I took off running, I hit amazing ranks, but then I hit a wall because I wasn't growing on the inside. To own a business, you have to do self-development and grow on the inside.
To own a business, you have to do self-development and grow on the inside and like work on your mindset. Wrong. Absolutely wrong. I have a perfect example. My dad is very successful, wealthy, millionaire business owner, okay? Atheist as hell, doesn't work on his mindset, doesn't read books, doesn't meditate, doesn't give a shit, okay? He's my hero. You don't. It's not true. It's a complete lie. You do not have to work on your mindset. The fact that they are preaching that you have to work on your mindset is just a part of the brainwashing. And if it's not obvious to you, wake up.
So I have started and restarted and built a team and then lost the team and rebuilt the team. And it's all about you and how much you want it and how much you're willing.
So see what I mean? She's giving us insight into what a lot of these distributors don't say, which is, I became successful and then I hit a wall because my team left. And then I got another team and then my team left. This is the cycle that you get into where it's a roller coaster. You don't have control over the people under you, which is the only way, by the way, your team is the only way that you are going to actually be a financial success. So she's showing us here, this is what happens. You build a team, somebody leaves, or you build a team and they don't do anything with their business or with the opportunity. And then it becomes this roller coaster, but she's talking about you just have to work hard. You don't have control over your team and what they do with this horrific business model.
To put into it. Never traveled more than I have in the last 2 years. I've never grown as a person as much as I have, and I'm still growing. And now I get to help other women do the exact same thing I do, and it all started with just $200. That's it. My income is now almost what I used to make as serving. Some months it's beyond that. Some months it just depends on the months and my team and all of those things. And I just want to show you that a high school drop out of college twice, always a waitress and a bartender, drug addiction, alcoholism, all of the things. This is her. This is who I'm becoming, and this business has literally changed my life. There's so many people inducted into the $1 Million Club. My upline, Krista Parney, was a stay-at-home mom, furniture business prior to MONAT, said no to MONAT, not no to MONAT, and now she's a $4 million earner in 4 years. Check it out.
Also, as I mentioned in my last video, she has been with MONAT for like 2 to 3 years. And guess what? She just announced that she's not in the Millionaire Club. She's not even, can I say, like that financially successful. If she's making about the same thing that she's making as a server or bartender, I mean, that's not bad. Like, I hope she's not lying, and I hope she is actually making some money. But after 3 years of being in this MLM, why aren't you, if you're doing everything your upline says to do, which is what she says, why aren't you a $4 million earner like your upline? Tell me why. Give me a good reason why. Is it because your mindset? Is it because your upline has a better mindset? Is your upline more positive? Like, there's like, she's saying the words that if she rewatched this and took notes, she'd go, holy shit. But she's not. She's just saying the story and not realizing what it actually means.
Share 100 different stories of different people in MONAT, and if you want to hear a certain one, let me know. Whether you're a stay-at-home mom, you work the corporate world, you already own a business, you're only looking to make an extra couple $100, $300, whatever it may be, okay? I just want to be real, raw, and honest with you that MONAT has literally changed my life, and I want to give you the opportunity to change your life, whether you just need an extra income, or you want to go to the top, or you want to be a Cadillac driver, or you want to earn the free trips, whatever It is, because it's so much more than shampoo. The growth that I've had inside of me is insane, and I'm 41 years old. Had I had this growth a long time ago, I may not have been an addict or an alcoholic or any of those things, but I would not change anything in the world. And I want to talk with you. We can just chat, see if it's for you, get all the information, and get your questions answered, okay? Please let me know.
If I would have had this growth, maybe I wouldn't have been a drug addict and an alcoholic. What kind of brainwash shit are they feeding these people? Okay, and the last one for today, I'm sure this video is very long, is the same distributor, and this is so predatory and sick, and I can't decide whether I think that she actually knows what she's doing or not, but she's talking about being at the pharmacy trying to get medicine for her cancer patient grandson that she has custody of, and basically how if it wasn't for MONAT, she wouldn't be able to get the medicine.
Okay, I'm gonna share something with you guys that the old me would have made me mad. I just waited in line to get Xavier's medication. Now, again, he's a cancer patient, okay, and he's on Medicaid. And they tell me that New Year, insurance is not paying for his medication. The old me, I would have been mad and been like, what the F, blah, 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 okay? Because that's like normal human nature response, right? The new me is like, that's fine. How much is it going to cost? And I pull out my MONAT card to pay for it. Okay? So for one, I'm grateful for growth. For two, I'm grateful for these 5 paychecks a month to make sure that my grandkids have everything that they need, because their parents don't pay child support and I don't get no help from the state. So, ha, devil, you ain't getting me today. Okay? My God's bigger than that. No time to be angry. Only time to be happy.
Can you believe that? Do you see what I'm saying? I pulled out my MONAT card. I don't even have to say this. I pulled out my MONAT card, and I'm so grateful for 5 paychecks a month because I'm able to pay for my grandson who has cancer and he has to have this medication. Oh my God, okay? Is she serious? Is she serious? Absolutely using this sob story to try to get other people's sympathy to support her, and also to get people who are also in a horrible situation. If your son or grandson or anybody around you has cancer and you have to pay for their medication, this is awful. This is awful. I'm so sorry. That is so hard. Holy crap. You do not need to be preyed on. You do not need to be subject to messages like, thankfully I have 5 paychecks a month from my pyramid scheme that's giving me money to pay for this medication. No, you don't need to hear it. And it is absolutely disturbing to hear somebody refer to this situation in a positive light. Like, it's absolutely sick. I also absolutely hate the healthcare in the United States. Horrific that she even has to go out of pocket to pay for this medication for her grandson. Absolutely agree. It's vile. But you know what we're not going to do? We're not going to talk about our MLM in a positive light in reference to your grandson having cancer, okay? We're not going to do that. So stop. Okay, and with that, I need a cocktail, and it's noon. Okay, so we're done for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you are not sick to your stomach, but you probably are. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you'll subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, and I do hope also that I'll see you in my next one. Also, look in the description box for links to my social media. I've been trying to have some fun with TikTok, and I'm on Instagram much too much. So go follow me over there. The links will be in the description box, and thanks again for being here. All right, bye.